everybody, welcome back to Angry Badger Minis. Well, we accomplished it. We have the Lehman Russ Demolisher tank complete as far as modeling and priming. And like I said before in the previous video, this is from a Space Marine Vindicator tank, but you wouldn't, I mean, unless you're really looking, you really wouldn't notice that. And I mean, I think it works out just great. The way that it looks, and of course we got sponson plasma cannons and whatnot. That being said, we were able to finish the goal of having Steel Legion guys on the back of this Basilisk. These are, except for the las guns, okay, those are bits that I cut and then put on there. The las guns, oh, and one other part on the back of this guy right here, sorry, his backpacks, or I'm sorry, the pouches on his pack, those are all bits. I think you guys can see that now a little better. Those three bits are the only thing with these guys that are not milliput, to include the shell that's on this guy right here. And that shell, and you can see the little indentation in the shell, is from one of these. So not bad. It's not perfect. You know, had to do some work, you know, sanding down, filing, you know, getting in there with the razor blade and that kind of thing. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it, especially since, you know, the only other alternative was to buy a Steel Legion squad from Games Workshop for 35 bucks, and then I'm stuck again with models that, I mean, what am I going to do with them? They're still, well, and I still would have had to carve out the gun on the one guy, which would have been metal, and then to put a shell in his hand, whatever. I'm happy. So anyway, something else we're planning on doing down the road, not right now, but taking gauze, if you will, and using it to make, I'm either going to go over the top like this in some way, or maybe I'm just going to roll it up, you know, and put it somewhere as cami knitting, you know, to shield them from aerial view. But I'm pretty happy with this build. And again, this is a rescue, okay? This is a literal rescue. This thing, I mean, I literally, after I was done priming, it came in the house to show my wife, and turned right around and dropped this Basilisk right on its head, and broke the armor off. Again, I mean, I've probably done that quite a few times throughout the decades that I've owned this single Basilisk, but as you can see, it glued right back in place, no problem. And now we have 3 Lehman Russ tanks, as well as 1 Basilisk, and 4 Chimeras and 5 Sentinels for the Steel Legion army. That also being said, I found out that I didn't need to count this particular Chimera as a Legends Chimera. It's a Griffin pattern. I mean, having the twin-linked heavy bolter. So I was happy about that. It drastically brought the points cost down. I don't remember exactly how much, but anyway, I think it was close to like 50 points or something like that I saved in points. Something else we had to do, didn't quite come out the way that I was hoping. I think it's just too fine of a piece here, and I'm still going to work on it. Is I needed to build some legs for this las cannon team here. Apparently the legs got lost throughout the years. I can still, you know, work on these a little bit, but they're not too bad. And then something else I'm going to do is I have some terrain. It's 3D printed terrain that I bought a long time ago. I say a long time ago, probably within the last 3 or 4 years, of sandbags. And I'm probably going to mold some of those, like get it, like, you know, make the mold, and then I'll have separate sandbags, and then what I'll do is I'll put them around, you know, the emplacement or what have you. So what is next on the project for this particular army? Well, we're still waiting. I mean, I'm saying we're still waiting. I mean, obviously it's probably going to be Monday or Tuesday before they come in. But we've got these guys right here. This we have 4 missile launcher heavy weapon teams, and we have, I forget how many. I can tell you here in just a quick second. Let's see here. Looks like yeah, 4 missile launcher teams and 3 heavy bolter teams that all need bases, and those bases should be here Monday or Tuesday, I hope. I mean, technically, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I could put, and 4. I could put, you know, one or the other on these old bases, but then it's gonna look out of whack. You know, I even stripped this one down from my forward observer team. They are gonna go on probably these flatter bases. At least that's my plan right now. We'll see. I'm also, since they were my rules to begin with, I'm planning on using the forward observer team as what am I trying to say? More like an accuracy type thing, for any, you know, they get to do this one time, you know, they have to take a test, and of course, I'm going to explain all that to you guys when I get around to actually play testing them again. I think I can simplify the rules some. And again, this guy right here, since I don't know where the heavy bolter is to this guy. If I don't find it relatively fast, what I'm probably going to do is cut off, or, you know, cut off this belt here of ammunition, and then prop something up under his head like he's, you know, shot and laying there, and then I'll probably make some molds of him as well, for dead Imperial Guard. We've got, so that's what we're waiting on to finish up this repair or refit of this army. That being said, I still have more tanks. So first of all, let me see if I can bring this up here, since we haven't done this glorious box justice. I actually own 2 sets of these, 2 of these boxes. I don't know if I got enough room here or not. It's a pretty big box. But as you can see, there's actually, you know, 1, 2, 3 Lehman Russes in here. And then, if I can block the light some, you've got 3 Hellhounds, and then this Baneblade, which I believe, we're going to open this up here and find out what our options are. I don't think it's a straight up Baneblade. I think it's a Bane Hammer. Let's see. I don't know off the top of my head. But what I'm thinking about doing, I'm not real big on the Hellhounds and stuff. I'm sure that they have their place, you know, especially when you're dealing with Tyranids or something like that. But what I'm looking at is using, I mean, I have other pieces, so I'm looking at trying to pilfer some of these extra parts I have, build a Manticore or a Griffin siege tank. You know, we'll see. It's gonna have to be, you know, a straight up kit bash, but I'm gonna enjoy it for sure. Here's what I'm looking for. Here is the instructions. See what we can build here. I don't know if it's something I want to embark on or not, because it would require me buying 2 more Baneblades, which I don't know that that's something I want to commit to. But building the oh gosh, what's it called? It's the big giant, like, fortress tank for the guard, and I think it belongs to Commissar Yarrick, or maybe they just, you know, he has a version of that. I'm not sure. But essentially what we've got left for my Steel Legion is we either roll with what we have, which is a relatively sizable army, although they are going to get a Baneblade. Minimum, they're going to get a Baneblade. I'm planning on, like I said, I'm going to have Acadian force, not a very big one, but, you know, Acadians. And the reason I'm not gonna have a big Cadian force is because I plan on buying more Cadians so that I have some decent chaos, or we'll just say renegade troops, you know, like, you know, where I can play guard against guard kind of thing. I don't know that Games Workshop, I haven't actually looked at it, what their cultists look like anymore. I've got a bunch of cultists that'll be in the, you know, one of the brand new boxes. But if, you know, I guess in my mind, I got two choices. I either can have the cultists, you know, that they, what I want is the cultists like you have in the videos that Sodas used to do before Games Workshop took his stuff down. You know, that kind of thing. I'm actually looking right now on Games Workshop's site to see if they have any better cultists. If they don't, then I'm kind of stuck, and I would rather just have Imperial Guard excuse me, painted differently. You know, more in more of a just a, you know, renegade force, if you will, or maybe you've got a planet, you know, that has decided that it's not gonna, you know, fall under the heel of the Imperium. Yeah, so I'm not seeing. I'm on the chaos stuff here. Hold on a second. Let me bring that up for you guys, so you can see what I'm looking at. Alright, so I'm not seeing any cultists actually at all. That cipher model's nice, but I have that in my box set with Gilliman. Blackstone Fortress, Cultists of the Abyss. Okay, so there's some cultists, but that's not what I'm looking for. I really like this model, this Vex Machinator Arch Lord Discordant. I've never seen that before, but that looks pretty awesome. Dark Apostle, that's kind of neat. Haven't seen that one before. Looks like they've got, I don't know, these chaos models look pretty decent. Yeah, I don't see anything for them. So yeah, so basically, here, let's try to narrow this down. If that's all they have, let's see these guys. I'm sure they're not what we're looking for. These guys look like, I don't know, some kind of failed punk rock band. Yeah, it's not something I could see myself wanting. Yeah, this all looks pretty lame to me. Definitely not in my wheelhouse. So yeah, basically, in my opinion, I would just get another, you know, another guard army, essentially, of Cadians, and then just, you know, I probably wouldn't go, I don't know, I might go all out, who knows, but I'm used to that as well from Dawn of War, you know, playing guard against guard. Oh, excuse me. I do like these Scions, man. I don't know if that can even be a full army or not, but I wouldn't use those as trader guard. That'd be a straight up army. Yeah, you know, something on Cadian Defense Force. It says they're temporarily out of stocks, probably because they were all blown up on Cadia. I'm kidding, but yeah, I'm thinking about making this Manticore, kit bashing this, like I said, with the rockets that I have from the Tau. You know, why not? I mean, it doesn't have to look like this, and I believe I have enough parts for the chassis here. I just would have to kit bash and make my own launcher and whatnot. and that's fine because I mean, who cares, right? But anyway, so yeah, we're trying to figure this out. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this box here, and let's see what we're allowed to make. We can make, according to this, wait a minute, there's Bane Blade, Shadow Sword. What? According to this, it's Bane Blade or a Shadow Sword, but that's not what it shows on the box. So maybe, well, what do we got here? This is different. Shadow Lord and Storm Lord assembly. Hold on. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got here? Alright, Bane Blade and Hellhammer assembly. Okay. So I guess the only way to understand this would be to have to look and see what parts we actually have, which I think is going to be time consuming. But that's okay. It's going to have to be done anyway. Shadow Sword. Definitely Titan Killer. So perhaps, I mean, I sure would like to, I don't know if they gave us the ability to make the Stormlord, that would be cool. And then I would definitely go out of my way to magnetize all of these stinking weapons. So I tell you what, this is what we're going to do. Set that off to the side. We are, in fact, going to take a look at this.
What's going on, everyone?
Whoa, excuse me.
And
Apparently I've got all kinds of videos wanting to do whatever they want to do, because, you know, that's just what we do now. Holy crap. Anyway, let's see here. I can get the box to open now without running into everything. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these other tanks out of the way. That's all Hellhound and Lehman Rush stuff. Tell you what, I'm going to put it in this box for now. This looks like Bane Blade. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's kind of an unboxing video in a way. New turrets on the new Lehman Russes they sure are nice. Let's see. Everything is in better detail. I mean, look at these tracks, man. These tracks are bigger. They're definitely bigger than the Land Raiders tracks. Let's see. Here's my commander. He could literally be squashed in one go. Just one go. Just flat. Alright, so put that over there. This has got to be Bane Blade. That looks like Hellhound. That's definitely Bane Blade. This looks like Bane Blade. There's no weapons on there or anything. This looks like Bane Blade with some weapons, but it looks like sponson type stuff. Yeah. Multiple heavy bolters. What do we got here? Some kind of commander just standing there. That's kind of neat, except he won't look like Steel Legion, so that's not going to work unless there's some extra heads here. Hold on a second. Nope, no Steel Legion heads. There's a Commissar type head. There's some kind of, I don't even know what that is. Some kind of Servitor type head. Alright, so what is this? Oh, this is a Lehman Russ instructions. Alright, so that over there. Alright, so what do we got here? What we have here is a Bane Blade deal. Night. Got the Bane Blade, regular Bane Blade, and it looks like the Hellhammer. I am not seeing anything else. Let me just check one more time. I'll tell you one thing I am gonna do though. I'm definitely gonna freaking take this heavy stubber right here, and I'm gonna turn that into a mold for sure. Heck yeah, man. I think that's the heavy stubber, or is this a heavy stubber? I think this is an auto cannon, and that's a heavy stubber. I don't know, I'll have to check it, but I'm definitely doing that, because I would like to have that weapon option for my chimeras and stuff. Alright, so let's see. I don't see anything remotely close. Yeah, nothing remotely even close to a weapon there. I think we're stuck with a Bane Blade or a Hellhammer. And I don't know, I really don't know anything about that. I'm sure if I really wanted to, I could make my own. Yeah, nothing on there. More tracks. Let me just put that down here. Matter of fact, we'll put all this stuff off to the side, and then take this. Yeah, put that over there too, and that's there. Okay, so yeah, it looks like what we've got available to us is the regular Bane Blade and the Hellhammer assembly. So the question is, what is the actual change up that makes one the other? And what it looks like to me is right here, the only difference is going to be the barrel. They both fit on the exact same turret. Let me just make sure I have that correct in my head here. Yes, they fit on the exact same turret. So that's an easy fix, man. Basically put these together, put a magnet there, done. Easy day. Right on, right on. Okay, well, now we know, and knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. Now the question comes into play. Let's see what the actual tactical value of either or is. I like the look of the Hellhammer better, to be honest with you, and I think they're calling it a Bane Hammer now or something. So, excuse me. Alright, so Bane Hammer, Tremor Cannon, 60 inches, heavy 3d6, strength 8, AP -2, damage D3. It's a blast. If a unit is hit by this weapon in their following movement phase, they must have their move They must have half. Put it that way. Their move characteristic and cannot advance. Twin heavy bolter, adamantium tracks. Well, that does not look like what I'm looking at, because for some reason this is not showing all the weapons. Or the Bane Blade's got the cannon, which is 72 inches, Demolisher cannon 24, twin heavy bolters, auto cannon 48. I am not seeing. Oh, it's because it's all up here. Duh. Las cannon and twin heavy bolter sponson. So let me just check over here. Now I apologize. I'm looking on a different computer. Man, it was a long day. Okay, looks like they have the exact same options. The difference is going to be that the cannon. I think. So, hold on. So, Banehammer. So, Tremor Cannon and Twin Heavy Bolter. So, it does not have, apparently it does not have the Demolisher Cannon as part of it. So, that could be, but I mean, it's showing it here. I don't understand why it's not showing it on Battlescribe, unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. I mean, let's see here. It's called a Hellhammer, not a Banehammer, but oh, I am looking at the wrong one. Okay, here's the Hellhammer. I found it. All right, Hellhammer. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, Hellhammer cannon is 36 inches. Boo. Boo. That's not, I mean, dude, that sucks. I mean, really? Twin Heavy Bolters 36, Demolish Cannon 24, Auto Cannon 48. Ugh. Well, that stinks. I mean, obviously shorter barrel and stuff like that, but yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I like the muzzle brake on it. Maybe I can fashion the muzzle brake onto the front of it. I mean, I can, I'm sure. I like that muzzle brake. I like it a lot better than the Baneblade muzzle brake. Oh yeah, that's so much better. I mean, that thing looks like it's ready to just pick you up and throw you down. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna cut this thing out and see how I could actually put that together. I just want to see how it can fit over top of the old Baneblade deal, like how much of a gap there is. Or can I just put it on the end? I could probably just put it right on the end. Yep, we'll cut this off and we'll stick this muzzle brake on the end. And then it will be looking like ultimate badasses. So, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna work on next. Now, again, the question is, what else are we putting into this army? Actually, we're not gonna work on this right now because I want to make sure that I've got. Right now, I have 4 squads of infantry that can all fit inside of the chimeras that I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 4. Yeah, 4 heavy weapon squads that have no transport. Not that that's necessarily required. It's probably more often than not required. And I guess really all that's left to be made is the conversions that I want, like the Manticore or whatever. So that being said, let's see here. Oh goodness, don't do that. Sorry, I use my trash can here as a secondary shelf, but the problem is I've got all these dreadnought parts in here, metal and stuff, with a relatively weak box. Alright, so we've got that. So first thing I want to do is I want to find the parts that I need to build a Chimera chassis. And chances are, just because I'm going to be using stuff like this to make the launch pad or launching arm and apparatus. Okay, that's Chimera. Thankfully I have the Chimera stuff here to show me. What else we got? We don't really need this turret because it's not going to have a multi-laser. So I don't really care. I'm going to go ahead and put that out to remind me. Some of this stuff is most likely going to become track guards for me. I need to go ahead and pull that stuff out anyway. I've been thinking about that as I come across it, I guess. 100 killer missile thing. That looks like something that goes for this. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll set it off to the side and see. This is a Chimera door. So the back hatch. So far so good. And we haven't even gotten to the big stuff yet. What the heck is this thing? Oh, that's for the Orc bomber. That over there. Spare Lehman Rust barrel for this old tank that I was using for Chaos back in the day. Letting my little boy play with it now. Let's see here. Plenty of track stuff. This isn't even the half of the bits that I have, guys. It's crazy. I'm just gonna leave that in here for now because I wanna make this relatively easy on myself. Got a bunch of stuff over here. Most of this is probably gonna be Lehman Rust in nature. Yep, so far this looks like all Lehman Rust, which is fine. There we go. Don't know. Looks like could potentially be a good part actually for something. About does it for that. Let me get this crap out of the way for now. Not entirely sure, but I don't think we need to waste wheels. When we can just put spacers in there. Oh, that's a Lehman Rust thing. Sure we got what we got here. Right, so these are opposite, so that's good. So this one's gonna go here like that. So we've got those two. We've got the top chassis, which is not what's really gonna happen. This looks like a Lehman Rust bottom. I'm almost positive that's what that is. But they might be interchangeable. Nope, they are not interchangeable. Okay, So right now we're currently missing the bottom of this. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Got these two pieces. We got our door. Again, I have no idea what this goes to, but I'm sure it's got something to do with this Chimera, I would think. Just seems like it would, but it looks backwards. Unless it goes like that. Yeah, I bet that's how it goes. So that way, if you wanted to, you have your ramp ish. Okay, yeah. No, it's not important. Okay, so we know this is Lehman Russ. But let me see here. How wide is that? It's looks to be about the same width. Just not the same length. Not even close. All right. So we'll put that away for now. Let me grab this over here. No. Pull this box up again real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. That almost. No, that's Lehman Russ as well. Yeah, a ton of Lehman Russ tanks. Alright, so what it looks like to me. Oh, we have it. Boom, look at that. We got it. Alright. Victory. Okay. So, looks like we've got everything that we need. Except for these doors, which I'm not really, that's not going to matter because the Manticore missile system is going to be here. What we're probably going to end up having to do is cut this off. Thankfully, I have a picture. I'll got your picture. Show you guys what I'm talking about here. This is what we're trying to make. And if I can finagle this piece, let me see if I can do something here. Yeah, this will work. Oops. My bad. I don't know why it doesn't want to let me. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's see here. Let me do this instead. There we go. Alright, so anyway, if I can get this piece right here to go where the, you know, where this thing is, that would work pretty good. So, the question is, can we do it? Or is it even worth the squeeze? You know what I mean? It may not be. Let me see something here. This is all about kit bashing, guys. I mean, this is what it boils down to. Is planning, trying to figure this stuff out. All right, so I've got that up, but yeah, we're trying to figure this part out right here. this part right here I think is going to be pretty easy given this piece here. It does not appear that my cursor, I don't know if my cursor was even showing on the screen. I don't think it was, but okay, there we go. This is what I'm talking about right here. But I think that this piece right here is going to work well for this piece right here. And I've got multiple of these, and I don't really go out of my way to put a lot of you know, bulldozer blades or anything like that on stuff. So all right, and what I was saying was, rather than, I mean, you can see the spacing here, you know, rather than waste a lot of you know, wheels and stuff like that are going to be covered up by the tracks anyway. Now I know that the tracks sit on the wheels, but I'd really rather not waste them when I have other Lehman Russ chassis in there that could probably use it. The question is, how much do we want to do this? So go ahead and grab this, and the measurement that we're going to need, and we could do this with toothpicks or something like that, which I just happen to have right here. My ruler appears to be missing, but our worst case is we only use a few of them, you know, just to get like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and try that. Actually, I wonder if we can get away with the big one on each side. I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, so let's try this first. And some of you may be asking me, why the heck do you... Oh, wait a minute. I'm not even looking at the right one. Guys, this is not the Manticore. Holy crap. This. No, that's not the Manticore either. What the heck's the Manticore? That's a Death Strike. Jeez, man. This whole time I've been saying that, and I'm freaking looking at the wrong dang thing. Okay. Duh. Meanwhile, you guys are like, this guy doesn't even know. Can't even read. You're not wrong. I'm dead tired right now. Let's see here. Where are you? You punk. I know you can't buy it right now, I think. Yeah. There it is. Holy smokes. There we go. That's what we're trying to build. Alright, so that makes things a little simpler as far as the turret part goes. Yeah. Okay. So let's see how we want to do this here. I just want to, I'm not gluing this down obviously at the moment. Actually, let's do this. Some of you may be saying, well, dude, how are you going to get the tracks to line up, you know, going around and stuff? Well, you wouldn't be wrong. I mean, it's, you know, it's a valid point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What the heck? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I guess. Perhaps that's where these go. They do. And that's the thing. Now I understand what's going on here. These, I might as well just use them now, because I thought that I was going to need these for the Lehman Russ tanks. What I could do Milliput, right? Let's see, that one's gonna definitely go there. Get it in there. This one's gonna definitely go here. Okay. Yep, that looks about right. So this is these are definitely Chimera wheels, and I don't have another Chimera chassis. So that being said, I do have more wheels, and they are the same. So what did I say that I needed here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's another. So at a minimum, we need a full one for that. Like I said, I don't have any more of these that I'm aware of. And then I don't know what the Lehman Russ tank takes, but it looks like we've got what appears to be at least enough for 2 more tanks, and I think that they're in there. So I think we're in good shape actually. So we're not really gonna have to do anything, and I can always go back and do that. So yeah, so that just saved us a ton of work. Where is my glue? There it is. Okay. So let's see here. Looking at something else here real quick. What happened? You're messing with me. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I'm trying to think if I should let's see. I actually have those on wrong. And I realize oh wait, no I don't. I do not have instructions for this, by the way, unless it's part of that Hellhound thing, which it could be. Alright, so I'm just checking this out at the moment. Obviously we know that this goes like that. Alright. So essentially we've got, looks like we've got everything except for this part right here. We do not have this part in the front. Oh wait, we've got this part. So that's good. But does that match up? No, we're missing. Looks like we're missing this piece with the heavy bolter part. Yeah, that's what we're missing. And we need that heavy bolter. Trying to figure out. I could potentially make this work if I cut this off. It looks like I can make that work. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. All right, here we go. We're going for broke here. So I'm gonna cut this piece off. We're gonna try to cut it nice and neat because I might be able to use this for the rest of the. Oh, wait a minute! Dang, dude! It's not all is lost here. This probably would have fit better. Right there, like this piece right here. Yeah, okay. I can fix that. That's no big deal. I guess I didn't realize what was going on back here. I'm over here pointing at the screen. You guys know what I'm talking about. But back here, okay, all right. I'm tracking now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this put together. Glue, where you at? Let's get some of this rolling, rock and rolling here. There we go. Alright. I'm not entirely sure why they put these in there the way that they did, you know, but it is what it is. Where these fit over top, but those fit inside. I don't get it. That's all right. Now again, I won't have missiles that look like that. It would be nice if I did, and I'm sure if I really tried hard enough, I could make them. But since it's not going to really matter, like I said, I've got those missiles from the TOW, and they're one-launch missiles, so what does it matter? Let's see here. Okay. I might be missing a couple of things, like some panels or whatever, but I can easily make that out of something else. It's not that big a deal. Alright, what just happened here? Why are you messing with me? Something's jacked up, Homer. There we go. Alright. Smarter, not harder, right? Okay. This one. I'm just keeping this Chimera here as a example. I would say that since I don't know when I'm going to actually have a Cadian army and all of that, I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and outfit this unit or this army with those as Hellhounds, just so they have the option, I guess. That's what I'm looking at. So, anyway, where did the... I'm really stoked though about how those guys came out of Milliput for my Basilisk. Really, I'm actually really stoked. I'm glad that worked out. I mean, like I said, they're not perfect, but they're good enough, and now I've got 2 Steel Legion dudes feeding, you know, shells into that thing instead of 2 guys with, as we would say in the Marine Corps, piss cutters on their heads and looking like idiots. But I never liked that hat anyway, or cover as we would say. There it is. It's like, man, we're missing one. Alright, outstanding. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy glued. Let's do a dry fit real quick. Alright, good to go. Okay. Let's see what I'm doing here. Alright, well I think we got a game plan, guys, rolling up on an hour. So, oh man, my camera went out. Hold on. There it is. Anyway, we're rolling up on an hour. So I'm going to work on this and we'll see you guys next time.